friends, I am the Dungeon Tutor. Welcome, as today we are going to cover another RPGaDay topic. Today is the 11th of August, and therefore we are covering the 11th topic, which is weirdest game you've played. Now, I have an answer for this. I do want to answer the weirdest game I've played because it was weird, but it's also one of my greatest kind of failures as a player, so we'll get to that in a second. I want to talk about the weirdest game I've never played. I hope to, but I probably never will. And that is Monty Cook's Invisible Sun. It is an absolute fever dream of a game in which you play as a wizard who has stepped out from the gray, under the gray sun, which is our real world, a boring, blah, mundane world that is a lie. The actual universe is far more exciting and magical. And when you get out of the gray, then you start seeing reality as it really is under the light of the different suns, which all cater to a particular aspect of realities. And you spend most of your time, potentially, under the indigo sun in a city called Saturnine, doing cool wizard stuff. Whatever it is you're interested in, you can make a pitch for doing it. Yeah, there are some meta-narratives that might roll you up and, cause you to go and do other things, but largely it's a game about self-exploration and setting goals and accomplishing goals. It has some beautifully innovative ideas behind it, but as a whole, the game is so bizarre, so abstract. It would be my meat and drink, but I don't think I could find players to play it, or even better, somebody to run it for me. I would love to play an Invisible Sun. It seems like it's just exactly what I would always want to play. But I think it's just too out there. Unfortunately, but I think it is. I do know that there is a very, very small group that on Facebook call themselves the Vizsli, which is the name of the wizards in Invisible Sun. And now they're small. Little bit of chatter, but not much. They're not a very talkative group, but no. The weirdest game, interestingly, that I've ever played was a convention game. It was a game that I absolutely, completely misread. It was called something like Space Arc X. And it was played using GURPS Space. Yes, GURPS. I have gotten to play GURPS. I love the game, but this was kind of shameful. The premise is you are on Space Arc X. Humanity has left Earth for a variety of reasons. And you are on the Space Ark as crew of the Ark to make sure that the frozen population that is being transported, the billions or so people, make it to the planet that you were projected out and launched at. Along the way, we found out that a long time had passed, and millions of years, and we were woken from suspended animation. The ship was kind of a mess, because it had been cruising through space all this time. And the humans were mostly dead. Just vast numbers of system fails that caused people to lose life signs in the pods and die. But also, creatures that had come on board, like flies, had evolved. They were now sentient. Sentient giant flies with humanoid characteristics. We decided we were going to take this on in kind of a, oh my gosh, there's mutants. We must fight the mutants. That wasn't the thought of the game master. And this was back in the day, in the mid-90s. So the Game Master had a solution. We were supposed to work with the flies, who were able to vomit up digestive juices for acid spits, and they had spears and swords, I believe, and we had nothing. And we fought them because it seemed like the thing to do at the time. I wish we would have played the actual game to find out how that ended, but it was a pretty short offensive because, as it turned out, we were crew. We were not warriors by any stretch. And my confession, I didn't look at my character sheet all that well. I missed the disadvantage that I had. My character had one arm. He was missing an arm. So all the things that I wanted to do, shouldn't have done half of what I called out that I was going to do, because my character was crippled. So yeah, fighting was just pointless. But we all got slaughtered. It was a TPK in a con game that I regret to this day. But it was weird. Not a lot of anything was really conveyed to us, and it was just like, oh my gosh, mutant giant flies. How long have we been in suspended animation for? Fight these ugly alien fly mutants. And yeah, it didn't go well. So yeah, it was weird. It left me feeling like I had really done something bad, and not noting that my character had only one arm was a big oops. I didn't look at the character sheet through like I should have, and noticed it only halfway through the game. Still feel bad about that. The Game Master probably had a fine adventure, but the rest of the group was also with me on these single-handedly. We're gonna fight these giant flies, and that just didn't go well. So that was weird, and probably one of the weirdest things I have ever played. Now, running games, I have run far more strange games, but that's a story for another time, I think. Or as my friend Elphinius Gu would say, that is a tale still in the telling. Ha ha! So, I hope you found that entertaining, or, maybe you just kind of rolled your eyes and groaned at my lack of player skill for that GURPS game, but be that as it may, Invisible Sun still looks awesome. I just want to thank you for joining me. I am the Dungeon Tutor, and if you like this, feel free to like and subscribe. Liking makes me feel good. Subscribing lets you see when I make future videos if you notify yourself. What I'd like even more is if you'd leave a comment. What weird things have you ever played? I'd love to hear it, and it might give me some great ideas. Maybe we can set up some dialogue about it, or a great idea that's weird that you have yourself. That would be wonderful. But I hope you come back for more videos, because I get lonely sometimes, and it's nice to see you. So, if so, I hope to see you at the next one, and if we do, then I hope between then and now, you get a chance to roll some dice, play some games, have some fun, and stay safe out there, my friends. Until that next time, farewell.